Hi, and welcome to the CDFM study group. My name is Helen Thomas. Today I'm going to be covering CDFM Module 4, Section number 6, the Acquiring Information Technology and National Security Systems. This accounts for 7% of the CDFM Module 4 acquisition exam. So let us begin. So it begins with the definition of netcentricity. And when you're talking about information technology, remember, the government does not have their own information technology. We kind of tie in to commercial activities and commercial information technology interconnection. So what it says here is the realization of a robust global environment. So when it comes to IT, it's a global environment. You can't have your own, there are instances where they overlap. So interconnecting infrastructures, systems, processes within which data is shared seamlessly and in a timely manner among users. So we're talking the internet, we're talking the satellites, the platforms, the application, netcentricity. So know that definition. So what are the 4 goals or attributes of netcentricity? Reach. We want to reach individual with no distance, space, or time. Richness, total expertise, information, capabilities within a specific time frame. Agility, the number of effective adaptation to accomplish any time. And assurance, expected levels of operational systems, performance, and accuracy. So that's probably accurate. Performance, and accuracy. So the 4 goals: reach, richness, so 2 R's and 2 A's. Reach, richness, agility, assurance. So we want to make sure when we're talking about acquiring IT support in these systems, because sometimes we need information system. It's not always an aircraft. It's not always a vehicle. Sometimes, even in those instances, they come along with information technology or internet or those type of technological advances. So we need supportability. We can't just develop a system without knowing how we're going to support it. So it's the ability of systems, whether it's internal or external to a specific IT or national security system, to help. So if we have a system, we may need the internet, we may need the information technology realm to support the sustainment of that system that we just created. So protect or sustain the design. Once we design that item, we want to make sure that the IT realm is secure enough where others can't just get our design. Development, testing, training, and operation of the IT or the national security system to achieve its required operational. So we're talking more about security of our information system. The ISP or information support plan, information needs of the program. The Office of the Assistant Secretary of Defense, Network and Information Integration is responsible for the ISC. So whenever you see stuff like this, you need to know who's responsible for the information support plan. Again, that's your network and information integration at the DoD level. So important here, because you mentioned one of the milestones. Remember, you have milestone A, milestone B, where the acquisition system begins, and milestone C, where you go into full production and sustainment. So milestone C, the Office of the Secretary of Defense, that's this guy up here, Network Information and Integration, reviews all ISP documents for acquisition categories. That's your 1A, because 1 is your traditional, your vehicles, your trucks, and IA, information automation systems and other programs. So at the DoD level, again, when it comes to your information, your level 1 type, they also observe or review ACAT 1, the regular ones, because if there's some IT related requirements in there, then your NNI is the one responsible for reviewing that. So it makes sense that not only looking at automation things, you're also looking at anything category 1, which is at the DoD level. Electromagnetic spectrum consideration. The PM must consider the ES when delivering capability to the warfighter. The fundamental questions are if and how the system being developed will depend or interact with electromagnetic spectrum. So we're into the G signal type realm here. So that's a consideration that must be taken by the program manager, not only the human elements, how you're going to integrate the humans, you also want to look at how we're going to integrate with technology, the information support plan that deals with the electromagnetic spectrum considerations. So that's the program manager again. Defense Business System Management Committee approval. So there's some limitations here. So for defense business systems acquisition programs that have modernization funding exceeding $1 million, the Milestone Decision Authority shall not grant any milestone, so shall not grant any approval to obligate funding, shall not be granted until certification has been approved by the Defense Business System Management Approval. So this acronym DBSMC is right here, Defense Business System Management Committee Approval. So if anything, it makes sense because when you're talking dollar threshold, your MDA is an acquisition guy or gal, Milestone Decision Authority. That's their subject matter in acquisition. However, you always have someone who, your budget analyst or program manager, chief financial officer, or your business system management committee, anything exceeding $1 million, they have to approve it first or give him recommendation. So certification authority. So personnel and readiness. So these are the ones who will approve. Personnel and readiness, U.S. Department. So chief of the Secretary of Defense, personnel and readiness. Acquisition technology and logistic, USD AT&L, Under Secretary of Defense for Acquisition, Technology, and Logistics. So comptrollers with a P. Financial management. Again, the certifying authority who's going to like you send it to whoever your subject matter expert to certify, to put their signature to say that they also reviewed it. So you have your USD comptroller. And if it's related to your network, you have that Networks and Information Integration Department, the assistant. So it's USD Networks and Information Integration. It's probably what I want this to be, not ASD. Under Secretary of Defense for Network. So they are, because remember, that's their field. They're the subject matter expert. All right, so what is the Klinger-Cohen Act? The Klinger-Cohen Act, also known as the IT Management Reform Act, is designed to improve the way the government acquires and manages the information technology. It is also created, so this is the act that created the CIO function, Chief Information Officer function, the Klinger-Cohen Act. So we're talking about Netcentricity again, business transformation, and e-government require the use of COTS. Now I got to go back and see what the COTS. There you go, COTS, information technology solution to maximum practical extent. So the COTS are, commercially obtained items are commercial items that require no unique government modifications. So I'm going to highlight that. So these are commercially obtained items. So what is Netcentricity main approach? Uses global information grid. So using what's already out there in the technological world, organizing and transforming the construct for managing IT through acquisition of systems and families of systems that are secure. So we need to take what's already out there and tailor it, make it interoperable, reliable for use in government systems development. So what is the Global Information Grid? The GIG is the organizing and transforming construct for managing IT throughout the DoD. 3 perspectives of the GIG: vision, implementation, and architecture, the VIA. 3 perspectives of the GIG is the VIA: vision, implementation, and architecture. So the vision, let's talk about the vision. Empower users through easy access to information anytime and any place. Information, we talked earlier about the information support plan. The ISP, formerly called the Command, Control, Communication, Computers, and Intelligence Support Plan, is intended to explore the information-related needs for an acquisition program in support of operational and functional capabilities that the program delivers. So the GIG is the organizing and transforming construct for managing information technology. The GIG is the construct that is used to organize information technology. So I think this was a question on a check and learning. So that's why you see it, yeah. So you see it here at the bottom. So I added these. Let's see what this one says. A DoD goal is to achieve a robust, globally networked environment. DoD's approach for transforming the net-centric operations and warfare aims to achieve 4 attributes. The attribute that is best defined as achieving expected level of operational and systems performance within a specified context, including adversarial force in a specified time frame, is assurance. So let's go back again, the attributes. Netcentricity. So that's going back to the 4 attributes. So that's basically saying know the definition of these. So when they ask or give a scenario, you know, are they talking about the reach, richness, agility, and assurance? So I'm going to go back again, look at that last question and see. So yeah, so you can look at this as a case study type question. And then from this, it's trying to figure out which is the best attributes or goal of net centricity in this one. And the answer is assurance. All right, so I think that is it for that. All I pulled out for section 6 of the CDFM Module 4 exam. And I'll see you guys again next time.